Hello there everyone, this is Catherine from Catherine's Granny Squares, and since I haven't been showing my face since the Christmas period, I'll wish you all a Happy New Year. But what have I been up to since then? Well, I have been focusing on getting that temperature blanket finished, and you'll probably have seen my video where I show you it on the bed and my short leading up to that. And this week it's going to go on the bed and be in use properly. I'm going to ceremoniously take those stitch markers out and it will be on the bed. So I've got it down here ready to go on the bed. Oh my goodness, it is a big one, isn't it? And you can see all those bright colours. Oh, and I'm so looking forward to seeing that on the bed properly in use. As I say, catch the video and I'll be able to you'll be able to see what it looks like on the bed. So just to recap, I used a 6mm crochet hook when I started off this chain to start the blanket. Then I went on to a 4.5mm. I used double knit yarn apart from Aaron to donate the end of each month, and then I went for a chunky on the border. So yes, please do check out the video that shows you it on the bed. It's so heavy. Pop it down there. Oh, you don't need to go to the gym if you do one of those. Are you making a temperature blanket? Now, talking about year-long projects, I see quite a few people are looking at my mood blanket videos. Now that was done, that blanket, in 2023. That was a stressful year. We were moving out of our old property and we were moving into the bungalow, or ready to move into the bungalow, in 2024. So that was very stressful. So what I decided to do was not put colours that donated my exact mood, because believe you me, if I'd done that, it wouldn't have been a very bright blanket. I decided to focus on the positive. So I got a nice bright blanket. I like bright colours, and that one was done in moss stitch, and I've got it down here. I used a 6.5mm crochet hook to start it, then went on to a 5, but I used a double knit yarn, and I was inspired by the Secret Yarnery and K&K Crochet channels for this blanket. So that is used a lot. It's been washed a lot. It's so soft and I absolutely love it, and I love the therapeutic way that this brought crochet into my life. It wasn't just crochet. It wasn't just crochet, it was therapy. It was therapy. So going along from that nicely, I had a special birthday last week. Now I'm in the craft room, so I would have said behind me would have been my cards if I'd been in the living room. But I thought I'll come in here. I have given it a bit of a tidy up. It's still a work in progress, but don't tell anyone. So leading on from that, the crafty gifts I got for my birthday is this, first of all, this mug from my daughter, holding it together with crochet, and don't we all know about that? Yes, so it's a ball of yarn, and it's obviously got the yarn band. You can even see where it's supposed to be sellotaped, and they put a little hole there if you want to put your hook in, one of the thin hooks. But yes, so that was a crafty gift I got for my birthday. The other thing is my husband got me, along with, I was so blessed with gifts and cards this year, but he got me one of these little book series, the Amigurumi, and this one is Mini Amigurumi Woodland. This one's actually by Julia Chang, and it's from Search Press. I've got a few of these, and if you follow me, you'll see I do show them. So I'm just going to, let's just pick a page. I want to, oh, look at that. I can't wait to try these patterns, little, leaves and little toadstool there. You've got various ones. You've got a peacock, flowers there. And, they're all lovely little patterns. And there's such, nice illustrations. So I was very happy to get that. And the other crafty thing I got, well, it's called, this craft is called tatting. Have you heard of it? It's like a lace craft. And I'll try and show you this. I'll put it up there. You get the purple from the walls. It shows up beautifully. That's Little Sea Horse. It's made by a local lady called Anne. And I got that, well, I got it, I say, but my husband, I gave a big heavy hint I would like something like that. And my husband picked it up for me at the craft fair before Christmas. Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Such intricate work. So that's going back in the bag because I want to use that for my new novel I'm starting. I've got 2 chapters left in the novel I'm on. Hate finishing a book. Feel like I'm, leaving friends behind when all the characters are in my head. So once I start my new novel, that will be in there. So yes, I did very well for my birthday. I got some other gifts, but they were the crafty gifts I got. So I wanted to show you that. So aside from the temperature blanket, I thought in my head I'd make another hat. Now, if you follow me, you'll know I'm not into hat making. It's not one of my best projects to attempt, but I do like to divulge the fact that I do try. And that's all I'm saying. I do try. So this time I'm on my 3rd go at making a hat I'm happy with. So I'm not happy to, not worried about divulging that information because, I'm not really one for making hats, and I can make them. But the first one I tried, and I'm not saying whose pattern I followed, I just wasn't feeling it. So that was that. The second one, I think I picked the wrong yarn. And I'm saying, that's truthful. But this one, I got on with, and I've made it. I love it when I can make a hat. Because for me, some people say, oh, it's just a hat. But for me, it's one of the projects I do find difficult. So there we are. This hat was from, let me see, I wrote it down here. hearthookhome.com. That's hearthookhome.com, and it's supposed to be a 30-minute beanie, but it took me longer because I say it takes me longer. And it's trebles, UK trebles, and it finishes off with a crab stitch. And always for a crab stitch, I have to go back to the great video that Bella Coco put out, I think 9 years ago, and it's still brilliant. It shows you how to do the crab stitch. And for me, that's the other thing, a crab stitch and hats, I need to refresh on each time. So, I don't mind divulging that information about my crochet journey because we all have projects that we're a little bit, iffy about. I mean, can I do them? Can I not do them? So for me, if I make a hat, it's brilliant. I know other people just, can do them easy, but that's one of my most difficult projects. I'm always happy if I achieve it. So for that one, I've got the yarn here. I used the chunky yarn, and it's a King Cole Hedgerow Chunky, as I said, and that's in conker. Lovely yarn. I've got all this left because it was only a hat. And in here, I know there's a hook because I left it in here, and it's a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. This is what happens. I put my hooks in balls of yarn, but I know that's there. I will retrieve it later or not. That's how I roll. So I'll pop that back there. So I wanted to talk to you about that. I want to talk to you about the blankets, about the birthday-related gifts. Oh, yes, on my list I want to talk to you about the octopus. Now, where did I put him? Oh, he's up here chilling. And he just wants to say hello. Hello. So this little fella was made using Drops Aran cotton, my favourite all-time go-to cotton yarn. I've been doing a bit of experimenting with octopuses. Do you say octopuses? Anyway, I've been doing some experimenting using different yarns, different hook sizes, etc. But he's quite cute, and he was following Jacqueline's life. On her video, she actually uses Bennett baby blanket yarn. I don't do the, I only embroider the eyes. I don't do safety eyes. That's what I wanted to say, because just in case they end up, these little fellas, going to the grandchildren or other little ones in the family. So yes, so that's him. So I'm going to put him back up there and he can stay there. You should be able to see him just about. He'll go back on the shelf afterwards. So yes, that's what I have been up to. I did go to Aldi. I wasn't going to buy any yarn, but I did buy some. I put a little short out showing you that. I said to my husband, don't need any yarn. I do not need any yarn. He said, well, we have to go anyway because I want to pick up this and I want to pick up that, you know, and we do need some groceries. So I said, okay, well, I'll just look, but I'm not buying any. But of course I did. And I met some lovely ladies there on the aisle. We had a little chat, you know, picking the yarn, and the stories they were telling was lovely. So it made it all worthwhile. So that's it. I'm a little bit surrounded here. I've still got some, I'll say, tidying up to do. I have done a bit of a tidy up, but I do still need to do some more. And beyond the camera, behind you, is the office side. So this isn't all the craft room. This part here and a little bit there is my craft room, and you've seen videos of those. That area, and then beyond is the office side. So I haven't got it all to myself, but I have got a craft space in a room, and that's great, and I call it the craft room, so that's fine. So that's all I've got to talk to you about today. I am doing a blanket. I've started another blanket, not a year-long blanket. I'm having a break, another blanket, so I'll show you that in due course. And I'm trying to be ruthless with a capital R, because if I'm not looking at the projects that are in boxes, if I'm not working on the projects, if they've been there for like the duration of whatever time, I'm just making a big decision. I'm taking them out and I'm reusing the yarn. Like that yarn I showed you for the hat, that was something else. I didn't like the way it was working up. I've taken it out. I'm being really ruthless at the moment. Oh, yes, I am. So anyway, that's all for today. What are you working on? Are you doing a year-long project? Are you doing a temperature blanket? Are you doing a mood blanket? What are you working on? Let me know in the comments below. And other than that, I shall say happy crocheting, everyone. Bye for now. This is Catherine at Catherine's Granny Squares. See you all soon. Bye.